Jake, Reserve Cup champion, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. Can't explain how it feels, because obviously last year to get beat that bad, but then to come back this year and win like that, it's great. To get a goal as well, brilliant.
We seem to dominate a lot of that first half. Livingston scored with their first real opportunity. How important was it that we got our goal back from yourself so quickly?
It's a hard one to take when you're controlling the game that much, and then they get one counter and score, but you just need to keep your head in. We bounced back really quick and got a quick goal, and then just for there, just dominated the game.
The second half seemed to be a real different kind of performance. We had to battle hard, but we managed to grind out the win, and through your brother Taylor. And just explain what the feeling was like at full time.
Definitely, obviously a great header for Taylor. It was obviously scrappy the second half. We just had to really just get the ball down and try play like we did in the first half, but it was a bit harder because obviously they were coming out pressing fast, so it was difficult, but we got through it in the end.
And how does it feel to have lifted that trophy in front of your family, friends and all the supporters?
It's hard to even explain, it feels unbelievable, it's brilliant.
Sam, a Reserve Cup final champion, how does it feel?
It feels brilliant, see, especially after last year's result, to come here and it feels like we put that right, and against a young Livy side, but I feel like it was a really good game for us.
We went a goal behind after dominating the start of that first half. How important was it that we just continued to play the football we know we can, keep patient, keep our heads and get back into the game like we did very quickly?
Yeah, no, I feel like they sucker punched us a little bit. I thought we generally were really dominating the game, but our reaction was brilliant from everyone in the team. We didn't let our heads drop, you know. It's easy when you get sucker punched like that to go into your shell, but we kept playing and we were back in the game within 5 minutes, and I feel like we dominated the rest of the game after that.
In that second half it felt like a bit more of a battle, and again that showed a different side to our game, that we had to dig out the victory, which we did in the end, but we managed the game really well even after going in front, and you must be really proud of yourself and your fellow defenders to see the game out so comfortably.
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially with such a young side, you know, me included, I feel like I was almost, it sounds weird to say 18-year-olds, but one of the more experienced ones in the team at the moment. But everyone at the back, John Todd, Key McHale, winning their headers, winning their tackles, knowing when to slow the game down as well. I thought they were brilliant all across the pitch.
And how does it feel in front of your family, friends and the supporters to have lifted that trophy?
No, it's brilliant. And for all the fans to turn up tonight, you know, Tuesday night, Reserve Cup, you might not think, but such a big support came, and I feel that really helped us push on and win this game.
Max, Reserve Cup final champion, how does it feel?
I mean, it's a great feeling, especially after last season. It was a tough game last season, but to come out on top, I mean, it's a brilliant result for the boys, especially for the young boys behind me. I think we worked our socks off and they've done really well.
In the first half, we had to. We played a lot of good football, but we had to battle back from a goal down. How proud are you of the guys in front of you to keep their head and just to keep playing the football that we know we can play?
I mean, I've been playing with these guys all season and I've seen them develop. I've seen them, obviously they've gone on their loans and I think they've showed a lot and really matured as players. And throughout the season you can see that. I mean, trusting boys on the ball in all areas of the pitch. I mean, just stuck to our plan and it worked.
For yourself, one of the older guys in the group tonight, how key was your role just to keep them organised and manage that game, especially once we got the lead?
I mean, yeah, I just try and do. I didn't have much to do, but for me it was just communicating with the boys, letting them know what they can do, what's on, helping them out, keeping their heads up and trying to push them on. And they've done very well.
How does it feel to have lifted the trophy in front of your family, friends and all the supporters as well?
It's always a great feeling, lifting a bit of silverware. And it's a very good feeling today, especially after last season, which was a tough result, but a lot better now.
Taylor captaining Dunfermline Athletic tonight to the Reserve Cup. How does it feel overall to lift that trophy and get the positive result you were looking for when we spoke pre-match?
Feels brilliant. Obviously last year we were runners up and we know how it felt, so we're coming into this tie hoping that we'd win it, and we did, so delighted.
Looking back at the game in that first half, we seemed to dominate a lot of the play but went 1-0 behind. How important was it that we kept playing the brand of football that we know we can play? We kept our heads, kept patient, and got back in the game so quickly through your brother Jake.
It was very important. Obviously, I think it was the first attack they had. Came to a bit of a shock, but after that we reacted perfectly in the first couple of minutes. Get the ball wide, put it into the box, and thankfully Jake tapped it in.
In that second half, it seemed to become a bit more of a battle. How, again, impressive and proud are you of yourself and your teammates that you've managed to find a way to get the ball over the line to make sure we could lift that trophy tonight?
Very proud. The boys know the dirty side of the game very well, and they stuck at it and dug in when times got tough, and then we played the ball down, kept the ball when we needed to. Then we finally got the goal in the end, so it was brilliant.
It was yourself that got the winner. How does it feel to have scored the winner in a cup final and to have lifted that trophy?
Brilliant. Over the moon. Hopefully there's many more to come.
Talk us through the goal if you could remember it.
Yeah, Jake Rennie had the ball wide, and he played like quite a high ball, but it was coming at speed, and I realised that the defender missed it, the first one, so I just jumped up, headed it, and luckily went in.
The supporters turned out in great numbers tonight. How appreciative are you for their support and the ovation they gave you as you lifted the trophy?
Very much. They were brilliant the whole night, lots of them, so they got us over the line in the end, so it was brilliant.